your Role Players podcast. Know you role player well. Y'all tuned in with my boy, me, and my dog Nino, and my dog TB, man. We here for another episode, getting it in. Gonna get right into it. One of the first topics today, Big Chubb to Texas. What y'all boys thinking about it?
I like it. Yeah,
Texas
I like
loaded.
it. They
Texas
had a good draft.
loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had a good draft, and they got some young stars over there, so they really finna go crazy. How y'all boys feel about if they the biggest threat in the AFC to KC?
That's arguable.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say they're the biggest threat to KC. There's some other
biggest threat.
There's some other lead horses in that race.
I ain't gonna lie. When I think about the AFC North and the AFC West, they all stacked, bro.
Because
you still got the Bills, obviously. Still got the Ravens.
I think it's out of them and the Ravens.
I think the Ravens tough. The Texans are loaded. I think
the biggest threat to KC will either be Houston or Baltimore.
I think the Texans at some point just got to be like Baltimore, and I feel like that's when it's gonna be like the Texans are now the head to compete with the Chiefs, because the Chiefs still like up there. The Chiefs still there.
Yeah,
they still ain't been dethroned, at least in the AFC. I don't think so. Not yet.
Obviously they still the team to beat coming out of the AFC.
Yeah, still the team to beat for sure.
And then I would say the Bills after that for sure. Then the Ravens, and then potentially the Texans after that.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we gotta throw the Broncos in there.
That is not yet.
Y'all don't think the Broncos ready?
I think they did,
but they did some good shit. The Broncos did some good shit this year.
I feel like they did some good shit around. They back to a playoff contender and shit, playoff team. But I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender yet.
Yeah,
no.
You don't think they? All right, you don't think they getting there? All right. So who else in the AFC West? What about the Chargers?
I mean, Chargers got their ass with the playoffs. I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender yet either.
I think certain games going their way. It's just you and KFC division. It's hard to even get the number one seed. You know what I'm saying? You got to play them twice. It's hard to get the number one seed.
I think both Denver and
that's tough, bro.
LA Chargers. I think they both teams you can't sleep on, but they still teams that got something to prove. I don't see them as legit Super Bowl contenders yet.
Yeah, but I feel that. Like you don't think you don't see them as legit as KC.
The Texans?
I respect it. Nah, he talking about the who you said in the AFC, basically teams in the AFC.
Because
the Broncos and the Chargers.
I ain't
Don't sleep on the Broncos now.
But what I'm saying is,
what I said, but
I think
they just signed J.K. Dobbins,
and I like that. But I think Baltimore, Houston, and Buffalo, but even so very very much so Baltimore, Houston. I think they're real Super Bowl contenders. I think I can see both of them beating KC.
All right.
How do you feel about the Bills?
I don't know. I don't think because I feel like the Bills I feel like every year that you lose to KC again, your chances get thinner and thinner. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they've had like just like this past year, they had a better team than them. Why y'all ain't beat them? You know what I'm saying? It's like how many years are you gonna lose to them? Especially when I had a better team. Because I mean, it's damn near engraved in your head, bro. We can't beat them. That's how I see it. Because it's like if you go into a game with the better team. And they still come out on top, and on top of that, they've been beating your ass the past few years. I think they kind of mentally defeated at this point.
Okay, but with that being said, I mean you got to put the Ravens in the same boat. KC be beating them too.
I mean, but KC or the Bills.
The only reason why I wouldn't put the Ravens in there because like they had struggles in the playoffs. It wasn't necessarily KC. You know what I'm saying? A couple games in the playoffs, Lamar played bad. And then last year, like they really was supposed to see KC in the playoffs. Mark Andrews just couldn't fucking hold on to the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like it ain't. I look at it a little bit different than how Buffalo just been getting beat straight up. You know what I'm saying about KC every time in the playoffs. Because like Baltimore, they lost to different teams. Like I think
Okay.
have they even faced them in the playoffs? I don't think I can't remember when they had like if they have faced them. I can't remember them
remember.
facing up
I'm
head
not sure.
to head in the playoffs.
I don't think they got
Yeah,
to.
and
I
that's what
don't
I'm
think they
saying.
made it to them yet. I think they've been losing to the Bills. Did they
Yeah,
even
they
lose
have.
to the
I don't
Bills
think.
the last 2 years?
I know they lost last year, maybe the year before that.
I think they lost to the Bills the last 2 years. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. All right, what about the Bengals keeping it in the AFC North?
That's AFC too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I
why
feel like
it's tough to just put them based off the draft and the signings. It's kind
yeah,
of tough to put them up there saying are they the one that's going to take out KC in the AFC.
they
Because
haven't
you got to
signed
play some
Trey.
Super
They
Bowl
haven't
games
signed
just
Trey
to get
back
there.
yet. No fact, but they haven't. I'm just like I know they was there like 3 years ago, so it's like can they get back there? You know what I'm saying? They still got the same talent.
I think they
The
can,
boys
but
are nice, bro. I feel like they
I kind of see them
I
kind
think
of
they
like how the
can, bro.
Cowboys is. Y'all have some great players, but like I don't think they're a great team. You know what I'm saying? Like how many
They
years ago
made it
was
to the
they here,
Super
bro?
Bowl though.
Nah, it was no 3
I
or
think
4.
probably like 3 or 4, but
It
they
was
still
about 5.
it had to be about 3.
It was at least like 5 years
It
ago.
had to be.
Nah,
Nah, bro.
it was
It wasn't
probably like
about
4.
5. It was
Probably
probably
like 4.
4 max.
Was
Had
it
to
after
be.
COVID? It was after
It was
COVID.
It was
I
after
think it was
COVID for
before
sure.
Yeah.
COVID.
That was like my
It was-
second year in the league. That was
That
my
was
second year in the
second
league.
year.
I'm going into my 6th.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was Jamar. That was Jamar rookie year, right?
It had to be, yeah.
So yeah, it's
So
like
yeah,
4.
it's 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
4.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they are.
But it's just like
But
you
that's
feel
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Even then, the year they made it to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl, is because like great performances. They compensated for holes on their team. Like they had the worst offensive line in the year in the league that year,
Yeah.
but they still made it to the Super Bowl because great play by Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, some other guys.
Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
What
crazy.
happened?
Hold on, Nino. That was crazy.
You
That was
gotta clip
crazy.
that, bro.
So come on, bro.
said?
Come on, bro. No,
Hey,
I'm talking about
he's
Sos.
up.
Sos talking about some Joe Burrow was slanging that
Oh,
motherfucker.
hey,
Come on, bro.
you gotta say
Lock
pause
in,
on some
bro.
shit like that.
Lock in.
Hey, bro, y'all
Go
gotta
ahead,
clip that,
Nino.
bro. Y'all gotta clip that, bro. Y'all gotta clip
Man,
that,
I don't
bro.
even think I got anything else to say after this shit.
Yeah,
Next topic.
bro.
Come
But-
on, man.
All right, but we talk about signings. They didn't sign Trey back, and then they having disputes with a rookie, the Bengals. They having disputes with a rookie about language in the contract. But from what the rookie said, it's like some simple language. How y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like they need to sign Trey and the rookie, or y'all think it's really on the Bengals signing?
Bro, you the Bengals. You need to pay them folks.
To me, I feel like
Yeah,
they might have missed their window.
That's kind of
Yeah.
what I'm feeling like too,
Yeah.
because that's what I'm saying. Like they got great players on their team, but that's what I'm saying. They got some holes on their team.
Yeah,
And then like if you look at the contracts, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, what you call him? What's the other receiver name? T Higgins.
T. Higgins.
If you look
Yeah,
at
T.
them 3
Higgins,
contracts
T.
right there,
Higgins.
that's taking up a lot of the salary cap, and now you got to pay Hendrickson's. So it's like you got to. Yeah,
But you need to pay
arguing.
Hendrickson.
I'm not
You
arguing that
need
at
to pay
all.
Trey, bro.
I'm not
Like
for
he
sure you
led the
gotta pay
league in
him,
sacks.
but as I'm
17.
saying, what you don't really have any money left to address the problems that you have, and maybe they addressed them all in the draft. Maybe they did, but I'm just saying like. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Maybe.
I agree more with TV. I think they missed their gap.
Okay, so if we say they need to pay those guys, I think all right, like let's say with Trey, like they're not gonna pay Trey, but because they probably fix their holes in whatever part of their offense and defense, or whatever parts of their team in the draft, but then they don't sign they draft pick, which I think about
Waste of a draft pick.
because the first round, Shamar Stewart, the first rounder, he still
So
hasn't
if
been
they don't
drafted
sign- if
because
they-
of the little language.
If they don't
what did
sign
he
him,
say? He said
they can trade him though, right?
I think they could trade him, but you also got to think he hasn't signed a contract.
Yeah, so
So
I
he
don't know
can't be
exactly how
traded.
That's what I'm
would
saying.
If
work.
I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, you can't trade a contract that hasn't
that's
been
what I'm saying. They
agreed
gotta
to.
sign him. If not, you just waste the first round draft.
That's tough. They wasted the first. That's tough. And I think the rookie had said somewhere in an interview, he was like, they want to win arguments more than they want to win games. I was like, damn, he
Yeah,
popping it.
they gonna get
Like,
his ass
as
up
a
out of there.
rookie, he going crazy. Bro, pause. Okay, you know what, bro? I got. But that's they might get
Talking
him
like
up out of
that,
there, bro.
yeah,
Because as a rookie, like you got to stop TV.
bro.
As a rookie, he talking, but you got to think, bro. These them NIL boys. NIL boys getting
Yeah.
paper for real, bro.
Yeah, they
He
papered
been
up
running
for
up
sure.
some M's. You think bro?
Yeah,
The NIL boy,
facts.
it changed the game, bro.
a little more confidence coming into the
They
league.
But
already
them
pulling
boys
up
coming
Liam
with
truck and
confidence.
shit.
They
Yeah.
training with
They
specialists
pulling
and
up
they
Liam
know
truck
they
before the
bag
contract.
different. Yeah, they pulling up Lamb truck as a rookie to training camp, OTAs. They ain't even signed they ain't even signed for their money yet in OTAs. NIL boys pulling up Lamb trucks nowadays. Shout out to them. Lamb trucks, big Cuban links, AP bus, Cartier bus. Like they doing all of that.
Nah, for sure.
They
For sure.
doing
It's different.
all of
It's different.
that.
I ain't gonna lie, it's different.
They doing all of that as a rookie, bro. Like that in OTAs. This OTAs, you pulling up for 3 hours, 4 hours OTAs, go back
Facts.
to the
You
crib.
done for the day.
They
You
practicing
done for the
Chrome
day.
Hearts,
They
done for the
and
day.
all that shit.
They not waiting on their signing bonus. Look, they practicing in Chrome Hearts,
Come on, man.
like unreleased Nikes and all of that. They doing all of that. Like, bro, they popping it nowadays, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fam. They moving with a little more oomph to them. So you gotta really talk to them differently, bro. You can't really like play with them like at all. Pause. But TV, you gotta stop, bro.
Bro, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
TV gotta be stopped, bro.
I'm chilling, bro.
But yeah, bro. So some news in the NFC. A-Rod just signed to the Steelers. What y'all thinking about it?
I mean, glad Pittsburgh got a quarterback. I don't think they're gonna do shit, but
Yeah, I'm glad they got a quarterback. I feel like they could have kept.
I thought I was tripping out because
yes, we still in the AFC.
I thought I was
We knew what
tripping.
you- we knew what you meant. We knew what you meant, bro.
Like, you must have said Eagles.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. But yeah, he just signed.
Nah, I hope it works out for him, though.
I do too,
You know,
bro. I'm
Mike
a fan
Tomlin
of
has never
A-Rod,
had a
bro.
losing season, so I hope it doesn't come
Yeah,
this
I don't
year
think-
at the hands of A-Rod.
Yeah, I don't see them being a losing
Nah, I don't
season.
see
I
that
think
happening,
Pittsburgh
bro.
gonna be Pittsburgh. They're gonna win about 10
Nah,
11
I don't see
games.
that happening.
They gonna win.
Not Mike Tomlin, bro.
Yeah, they gonna win.
I won't
about,
ever bet
I'll
against Mike Tomlin,
them
bro.
for sure, depending on who they playing. But I see them win about 10 11 games a season. I don't think it. Yeah,
That division hard, boy.
That division. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
for sure.
he gonna have a winning season. I don't know how he gonna get to it, but he gonna get to it. No cap. No cap.
I like that field too. They feel nice.
Yeah, that field was nice. That grass was nice. All right, so me personally, how I feel about the A-Rod situation, bro, I feel like it's gonna be good for A-Rod. I mean, I think this is probably gonna be one of his last options. This might be his last year.
Yeah, I
he
think
might be
so.
like, you know what, I'm gonna just play this one more year and then shoot, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they definitely gonna have a pretty good season. That division tough, but I think they can still get some wins. I feel like they can still.
How many wins you thinking?
Competitive.
Over or under 8?
Over
under
8.
8 with
Over
the
8?
season.
I think over 8 for sure. Yeah.
No, I know that for sure.
Yeah, I
But
say over 8 for sure. I say they
I
get 10 wins this
I
season.
say 10 too.
Because they got all the pieces and they need to pay TJ Watt.
I say
they gotta pay TJ Watt, bro.
I agree.
He is a force. He
10,
different,
11
bro.
wins.
He dead.
Shit, because the way I see it, they got that many wins last year,
At least 10.
and that was with Russ and Justin Fields. I think they upgraded at quarterback because I think Aaron Rodgers still better than Russell Wilson at this point in time. So shit, I think, like I said, definitely don't think they no contender. I don't look for them to do anything in the playoffs, but I think they mess around and slip in there.
Yeah, I think they can slip in there. All right, so now moving to the NFC, Kirk Cousins, man. Where do you think he's supposed, like his landing spot is? Like, where do you think he's supposed to go?
It's gonna be hard.
What's the
though,
best spot for him?
It's gonna be hard. They're trying to get rid of
tell my view of
him.
it.
It's not easy though, cause shit, that contract, they overpaid that
It's
man.
Not easy.
Yeah, that contract is crazy.
I heard they already trying.
That's
They
crazy.
already
It's
accept the
crazy.
fact they're gonna take an L on it, and what they telling teams that they have paid the other 7-8 mil just for them to take them.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. So this is my thing with Kirk Cousins. It's kind of hard for him because it's really nowhere for him to sign. You see what I'm saying? I think in like past years,
Based
you'll
off
have
need or based off
just
salary?
off need, bro. Like when you think
You
about
see
it, that's one of the reasons I feel like Shador dropped in the draft because it really wasn't too many needs for quarterback. You see what I'm saying? The
But
last
I mean,
need for quarterback, I feel like was the Steelers because they didn't have nobody who was like in the quarterback room making over $10 million a year.
would you take Kirk Cousins over Joe
Hell
Flacco?
yeah. Today, right now, yes.
Yes, but this is what I'm. But wait, they already got 5 quarterbacks in their room.
But I'm saying they signed Joe Flacco in the offseason when they could have went and
They
got
don't have to pay him
Kirk.
though.
They probably felt like they could have got somebody in the draft. Yeah, and you got to pay them, and you already paying Deshaun Watson.
I think
a crazy bag. You only think you got money for Kirk.
The need as much as the money. Because if he was a free agent, I feel like he would have been got signed. But the fact that how much he's making is supposed to make it this year? At least 45. I know it's north of 45. So
I think so.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta think Atlanta trying to trade him. Like, so other teams look at it. So we gotta pay Kirk Cousins damn near $50 million, and we gotta give you something for him too. Like at this point, I know they.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I know they willing to take a draft pick or two at this point. They willing to take whatever they can get. But it's like teams looking at it, it's like I'm not trying to get stuck with this contract the same way you stuck with this contract. It's a bad contract. So it's like what you call them, like it ain't like
facts. Right.
I think it's a good contract for him.
He loving it. Yeah,
he loving it. Hey, bro, y'all
it's a lot of teams.
Yeah.
The paper here, y'all figure it out.
It's a lot of teams that got quarterback questions, but they not desperate for quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to take Kirk Cousins with that contract, you got to be desperate.
Yeah,
I think Pittsburgh would have did it.
Who you think it was like needed a quarterback though? Who
Pittsburgh
was,
before A-Rod just signed. Before A-Rod,
before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If
A-Rod ain't signed, he would have went
to the Jets.
Pittsburgh.
The Jets paying somebody like $20 a year.
They signed Justin Fields.
The Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Justin Fields. But I'm
they
saying
paying
before
him like
that,
$10 a year.
Before that, they could have went and got.
But I'm saying now though.
Yeah,
right now. Like what team is in need of a quarterback for real? That's not already paying somebody $20 a year. I'm not sure they're gonna
be able to get rid of him this year. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
probably not. But I'm just saying, what team needs? We're gonna say Vegas, no.
But the thing,
Seattle,
that's what I said.
no.
If they was gonna get rid of him, they should have did it before the draft.
I feel like the best fit for them is in their division, and they don't want to make that trade. New Orleans.
That might be
you ain't trying to make your division rival a better team.
Nah, you're not doing that.
So
I'll hold on to him before I do that.
And I don't know. I don't know if I can hold on to him, bro. That's a lot of cap space.
Already paying them.
That's a lot of cap space for a backup.
You already paying them.
We got to offload.
So TB, you gonna trade
the cap is
a
already
starting quarterback to your division rival.
A starting quarterback, and you just want to move on from him because of his age. I feel.
And not just that,
he's
like
still
New
a starting
Orleans is
quarterback.
Really a team that's a quarterback away. Like if Kirk Cousins go there, they might win the division.
Yes, they still got Cam Jordan.
You know how dumb they gonna look if they trade him to New Orleans and New Orleans win the division.
Well, they messed up for paying him that money, knowing that they was gonna draft Michael Penix.
Or knew it was an option. If
there was any type of we might grab this guy if he's here. Let's not give Kirk this big deal because this is our future.
Yeah.
So I feel like they shot themselves in the foot with that. And then the Jets needed a quarterback before they signed Justin Fields. The Steelers were getting desperate.
Yeah.
They could have offloaded him to the Giants before they signed all of them.
They still got a chance.
There was options that they could have got rid of underneath that contract.
Because Seattle ain't got no quarterback.
Not Seattle, because Seattle just paid
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Sam Darnold. And they paid him a bag.
They did.
They paid him a
They fuck around might be in the
bag.
same situation.
Yeah. Like he's going nowhere. He is
the
there.
same situation. Stuck with it.
But who knows? But I'm saying right now, Kirk Cousins probably only landing spot that makes sense in the NFL
and they're not doing that.
is the Saints. At first, I was thinking it was nobody. Now it's only the Saints. I would say.
And they took a guy second round.
And they did take a guy second round. But do you think is that your starter?
Well, they were planning on Derek Carr being the starter.
Exactly. Then Derek Carr
he
retired.
stepped away from the game. So
enjoy retirement, man. Enjoy that retirement.
He made a bag too.
So that they were in a tough situation.
He made a bag. That's how it's supposed to be. Leave on your own terms. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're gonna see what Kirk Cousins follow up, man. So staying in Atlanta, getting on some urban topics. Offset has filed for spousal support. Hey, what's y'all?
Get that man some money, man.
Shout out.
Let him touch a little bit of that paper. I think they were saying Cardi, and it might not be true, so I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but they were saying Cardi was worth 100.
If she worth 100, I'm used to a certain lifestyle, baby.
Basically, they were saying she's worth double what he is.
Ooh, did y'all hear?
But
yeah, that's.
I feel like he's just being petty though.
Like I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't support spousal. I'm not a fan of spousal support in general. Like I don't think that shit don't make no sense. You shouldn't have to pay men. Oh yeah, either way, I don't believe it should be a such thing as spousal support. Why the fuck I gotta pay you to break up with you? Like I gotta pay for your lifestyle, and we not even together anymore. That's what I was breaking up with your ass for. Like, but all that money, I might as well kept the bitch with me. I gotta pay for it after she goes. Shit, and then the thought of knowing she wilding out. Like you just imagine your spouse, you paying spouse support. You look at it, she in Miami turned up another notch. Hell nah, you finna be sick. Sick.
Facts.
But that's saying, but for Offset to do that as a man, bro, like I can't respect it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, you being too
he just being petty, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he just being petty.
Yeah, nah, he being petty for sure.
He being petty to the females, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because it's a man, like you still a millionaire, and then some shit that make you like we know it's not about the money, so it's like you moving like a hurt woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit that women do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't child support.
If it was child support, I could respect the child support thing because that's for the kids. So if he got custody of the kids and put on child support, I would have a problem with it. But you a grown ass man. You tell me you need a check from her every month to support your lifestyle? Come on, bro. Like I don't care how many women did it. It's like. And it's like, and if your justification, women do it all the time, nigga, is you a bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit up here and say, I'm doing it because women do it all the time. It's like, nigga, is you a woman or is you a man? Like, we gotta leave something to the girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. We gotta leave something to the girls. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't call yourself a man and then imagine nigga, you a rapper. He gonna be doing a money spread. What special support?
Nah, not with Cardi money.
You gonna be doing a money spread with your spousal support, nigga?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The spousal support crazy, bro. It's certain.
Yeah, nah, he just. I hope he just being petty.
Yeah, he for sure being petty.
Yeah,
as soon as
he for sure.
Speaking of Offset, though, how y'all feel about what he tweeted?
What he tweet?
When him, I guess Stephon Diggs and their child.
Oh yeah,
had the same design in their braids, and he tweeted, "Now when somebody died for playing with my son or something along those lines." How y'all feel about that? Was it justified, or is he overdoing it?
Yeah, I understand where he coming.
But I get what he's saying. Yeah. Y'all trolling me. Y'all trolling that if I turn up because y'all playing with me about my son, now I'm wrong.
But I ain't like if I was saying my son would have had a ball fade the next day.
In that aspect.
We finna dead all that shit right now. Shit, a ball.
You can't do that to your son, bro. You can't
do
that to your son. Ball fade. You going from the braids?
Not just a fade, a ball fade.
You ain't having them braids no
that's
more.
OD, Nino.
But ball fade is a woman.
Nah, bro.
What he say? Yeah. That's what Bo had on drumline. Stay ahead of the game.
Nah, that's crazy.
Bo about to give his ass a ball fade because they play like that. It's crazy.
So you gonna do that to your son because
I know y'all ain't gonna have the same braids.
What is the last rule of the rule book?
Hey, bro, shit was clean on that one, bro. Like it was low as hell, bro. He going crazy. He no fool, bro.
No, you can't do that to your son, bro.
You can't do that to your son, bro. It's not his fault.
That way, I don't have to worry about no more break. How trying to style you like I knew nigga that like she finna go get Mr. Clean or some shit. Ain't gotta worry about that no more.
Hey, do y'all feel like he appreciated Cardi, or like do you feel like do you think he lost the understanding of who Cardi B was?
Nah, I wouldn't necessarily say I feel like he lost because I mean
I see what you're trying to say,
because he kept cheating on her. Like you don't understand. Like you got Cardi B.
We on the out.
Like she can get a motherfucker better than you.
I don't know how like what Cardi was and was not doing within their relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say just because she looked good on Instagram and she got a bag that he should have. You know what I'm saying? Because like. The bitches he was cheating with look good too. Granted, I know they not Cardi B. They don't have our finances. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like what you call them. I don't think he should have just stayed. It's like I'm gonna treat her good just because I know she Cardi B. She got a bag. Like I mean, maybe he should have since now he asking for spousal support. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I got a problem with spousal support. Cause shit, nigga, you was thinking about no damn spousal support when you was out there cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you like you know what I'm saying?
They was married.
Like now you talking about some nigga that nigga got my ball and shit, nigga. You know? Yeah, he talking about today. And you know Stephon don't drop no passes. Stephon don't drop no passes.
You know, Diggs don't drop no passes. I don't know why you did that.
He up to the crib with
his drop ratio low. Hey, what that boy said? He done caught real bodies.
He caught that ball like he did on New Orleans.
Hey, that boy Diggs done caught real bodies. Y'all playing.
Minnesota Miracle.
Yeah,
come on, bro. Hold on, why they
I know he hurting though.
Oh, he hurt. He
seen that. I know he seen that footage on the yacht.
He was mad at you. She didn't let me do that. He said she didn't let me do that.
That would have been my 13th reason.
She would have cussed me out if I would have looked at old girl like that.
That would have been my 13th reason.
Yeah.
Ain't no way it's going down like that.
Bro had a camp recently.
Yeah, Diggs had a camp out of DC. You know he's from the area. Went back to the hood with him.
Come on, man.
He brought
around his folks. He brought
around the folks.
Look.
No, this is deeper than that because y'all know what I'm talking about. He brought her through his hood.
And I heard it. Her son
that's even deeper than that.
I heard the
song. That's deeper than that.
Nephew. Yeah.
Nah, chill out, bro. You just talking.
That's what I'm saying.
He's just talking.
Put them through drills, Sauce.
Nah.
You're going to be like me when you grow up.
In this city, so everybody's showing love and people just at the store see him and oh my God,
that's why he needs
this the crib.
But this is another reason why he needs to let the petty shit go because I'm saying you can't out petty a woman, bro. Just imagine football season coming up. Pee Wee finna start. Just think about how he gonna feel if his son number 14.
Nah, number 8.
Yeah, he 8
number
now.
8 right now.
Yeah, playing receiver.
8 or 14 really off limits. Or one.
You can't out-petty a woman and win.
You can't. I ain't gonna lie. My son play football. All of them numbers are off limits. If really any sport, unless he doing golf.
Yeah.
14 or 1.
And then that's what I'm saying. Like, he need to let all that petty shit go. Because imagine he trying to, so you can't have number 14. So why dad 14 my favorite number? Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to let that shit go.
That's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt right there.
Yeah. That hit a little different.
That's going to hit a little different. You going to throw up. You gonna throw up. I ain't going to cap. Hey, bro, we still keeping it in Atlanta. Lil Baby just had his concerts throughout Texas. And he just had his concert back in Atlanta, hometown. He brought a couple people out. So real quick, first question is, do y'all feel like Lil Baby is the culture?
No.
Especially like hip-hop culture-wise. I say yes.
No. Why?
If he is not the culture, who is?
Yeah, that's a
no. Why do you think he's the culture, though?
First of all, Baby is tied to everybody. If you win it in a rap game, you're tied to Baby some type of way. I promise you. And you can't say that for every other rapper. Now, if you want to say Drake, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can say Drake is the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's like for like artists. But Lil Baby, like, especially being from America or being from Atlanta where it's popping and busting, he is the culture right now in my eyes, bro. Because everybody he touches or everybody who is popping right now has some type of connection to Baby, whether that be through Thug, whether it be from his Detroit connections with 42 Doug or ESTG, like whoever it is, bro, he's tied into everybody.
I don't know if you can say he the culture though coming out of Atlanta, bro, because there was just so many well-known artists that did it before him.
Yeah,
are still
say
doing
Gucci,
it, like Future.
I would say Future the culture before him.
But what I'm
like
saying
as far as
is,
even if you want to go with young, newer rappers, I would have said Dirk. But Dirk, of course, Dirk locked up now. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Dirk locked up right now.
Baby, he ain't fell off, but he have had a decline. So I would I can't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know what you finna say to Rico. He trying to dodge to Rico. I understand it. I understand
it. He trying to duck that Rico.
He trying to dodge to Rico. But like, shit ain't just hitting the same. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a great run, and I know you can't expect everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like when you putting out greatness, like people be thinking, okay, just because you had a period of time that you was here, that if you go down to here, that like, you know what I'm saying? You not him no more. Like no, you was just giving us it was exceptional shit. Now you still giving us good shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like just like for instance, you said Drake. Drake probably won't ever top Take Care. And a lot of people opinion Take Care was his best project. Or some people say October's Finest. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody have their shit that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Baby necessarily fell off, but I don't think he have enough influence to say he the culture.
TB, what you think, bro?
Yeah, I don't think he's the culture. Like not even if we like break it down to just Atlanta rappers.
If anything, hold on. Young boy,
great artist though, got a lot of hits.
Young boy,
the young people.
Not even,
this
bro.
Is what I'm saying. When I say young boy,
because you gotta think, bro. Young boy been locked up in I don't know how many times. He ain't been on tour in years. He dropped his tour, man. That shit sold out. He crashed the website. Baby dropped. You said who?
Drake can do the same thing. Like
Drake, we talking about Baby.
Drake can do the same thing.
You said Baby the culture.
Okay, I see what you saying. So you compare them to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Baby, like you know what I'm saying. Baby go on tour every year or so. Like and I ain't knocking Baby, but that's what I'm saying. Like he don't have enough influence to say he the culture. Like I said, if you're gonna say somebody the culture, it got to be like YB. YB motherfucking slew footed and shit. He got niggas walking put pigeon toed and some more shit. Like you know what I'm saying. He made niggas start smoking cigarettes. Like cigarettes damn near went out of business. Young boy started smoking cigarettes. He on probation. Now you see young niggas smoking cigarettes. They don't even know why they smoking cigarettes. YB smoked them hoes.
All right.
I gotta stay away from them.
Oh God.
I'm gonna stay away from them.
Oh, and I that's the youngins. TB, what you said earlier, what you said it would have been Future. What I am still saying, bro, is if you look at the most popping artists right now, Baby had a hand in their career. That's why, you know what? I ain't gonna say full culture. I say music culture though. right now, Baby has a hand in everybody's music in some type of way, shape, or form, or is connected to them by some type of way, shape, or form. Like
coming out of Atlanta or in the entire rap industry.
Rap industry that who's popping right now. If you say Doug, if you say V's, these dudes are all the way in Detroit and they messing with it's some type of way they linked in with Baby. If you say Rollo, who's all the way in Mobile, Alabama, he is locked in. If you say ESTG in Kentucky, like even if you say like I think he might have connection with YTB Fat in some type of way, but like look like Rio the OG, like he got connection some type of way with all of them, bro. Like
you think Baby hotter than Bossman D-Lo right now?
Nah.
Hell no. Nah. Bossman D-Lo on fire. Hell no. Nah. Bossman D-Lo on fire. And oh yeah, this is why I say he's not as hot as Bossman D-Lo. His music has changed, but he also stated in an interview his shit had to change because he felt like he was gonna get hit with a RICO. I remember we seen that one page that had all the Atlanta games. 4PF was on that page under the Crips. You feel me? So he got ahead of it. And he speak on it. And this is why I don't like music fans or I don't like people that be on the internet because they be trolling like a motherfucker. Bro, they'll troll so much about, oh, you ain't like that. You ain't really him. You ain't come from the hood. You ain't get no get back for your homie. You ain't do nothing. You ain't talking about how y'all do no drills, none of that, right? But as soon as motherfucker get hit with a RICO and get indicted for some shit that they was getting made fun of for not being on, now it's a problem. Now, oh, they stupid. They got tricked out of their spot. But them was the same people that was laughing, sharing, retweeting, loving, all of these things about how they wasn't like that. But then when they prove how they was like that, or they get indicted for things that's showing they're like that, now they stupid and green as fuck.
Free dirt.
Come on, bro. It's backwards, bro. It's backwards, bro. Yeah, free Smirk, man. Like, but okay, so you know Thug just got out. One of the people that Baby brought on stage, and this is another reason I say he's the culture, bro, because he can do this type of shit and it be okay. He just brought out YFN Lucci. Like, so for the people that don't know, YFN Lucci just got out of jail for RICO charge, if I'm not mistaken, himself.
He kept it solid.
One of the things they were trying to say was
Lucci kept it solid.
He kept it solid. Then first of all, he was brought up to snitch on Thug after he got stabbed.
He was stabbed by YSL associates.
Mm-hmm. Some of Thug partners snitched. Yeah, why? That's what they say. That's allegedly. But he did snitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, he kept it solid. Then the importance of him being brought out by Lil Baby is the simple fact that one of his mans who got killed in that Maybach, when they say they pushed him out at the hospital, pushed him out the car and left him, who got pushed out of that Maybach, that was in Lil Baby hood. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So for that to transpire and Lil Baby still able to bring him out and still get love from Thug, bro, that just showed like he the culture, bro. He the wave. Like, Baby can really do real hood politics where people got killed. People from other sides got killed. You see what I'm saying? Like, when bloodshed, it's hard to do real politics. Baby can bring him on stage, and Thug want to make sure everybody know, like, man, me and Baby good. This twin, this is my little brother. He good. He solid. He posts him on his page. Yeah. Bro, they not doing that for everybody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they not doing that for everybody. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't just bring, come on, bro. Nah. And he got killed in bro hood. You feel me? Like, his homeboy got killed in Lil Baby hood.
And not just that shit, they was doing a drill. That's why
he was beefing with YSL.
They was shooting in the first place.
Yeah, they was spinning, trying to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just beefing with YSL the whole time. They say YSL did something to one of their partners. Like, come on, bro, it's crazy to be able to really politic like that. Baby the way, Baby the culture in my eyes when it comes to
that. Now, I give him he for sure earned this like a ATL legend, one of them Atlanta legends for sure. But I guess But I like I said, when you say the culture, like I don't feel like his influence. Like if I'm gonna say somebody the culture, like when we was in middle school freshman year, Chief Keef was the culture, and I would say Chief Keef was the culture because he had everybody wearing trues, trying to get dreads. Nigga, I was trying to get dreads. You know what I'm saying? My mama was like, boy, y'all here too damn curly. You can't get no damn dreads. Like, but I wanted to get dreads. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everybody walking around with them big ass puffer jackets on, screaming "O Block." Like, so I say, like, you got. So I'm gonna say somebody. Definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna say somebody the culture, like you got, I feel like you gotta have that type of influence. So if I'm gonna say somebody I say YB the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the influence. First of all, everybody fuck with YB. Like, even if you don't like him, he got some songs that you like, and then like shit, what you call them? Like the influence he have on them young niggas. Like it's young niggas that they ain't even seen why it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like it's young niggas that ain't even met YB before, but say they'll crash out behind him right now. Like shit, what his fans? Yeah, exactly.
He almost like Boosie.
Exactly. Boosie. At one point in time, Boosie was the culture
for us.
Like what you call him? One of his fans beat up NLE Chopper in the mall.
Savage Life.
Y'all remember that? Like a YB fan beat up NLE Chopper in the mall. You ain't. Go look it up. Because he had said NLE Chopper said something to Young Boy on Twitter. The Young Boy said something back that week. One of a fan beat up NLE Chopper in the mall. I was like, look it up. Like,
he's about that.
Niggas not playing, but these young niggas step behind YB.
Hey, motherfuckers not playing about YB, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And they don't even know this nigga. That's the crazy part.
Like,
he do got a lot of hits. I give him that too.
Bro, he be putting out work.
Yeah, he got.
You know what I'm saying? You can't tell these young niggas they not 4K trade.
I ain't gonna care.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell these young niggas they ain't 4K trade.
We put guns to the face. That's what they own. They own it. Hey, bro, y'all here, bro. Let me see. Hey, that's really all the topics we had for today, bro. Hey, appreciate y'all tapping in.
Hold on. Who y'all got? Game 3.
Ooh, perfect. How you ended? Game 3.
Yeah,
I got Indiana.
First game at the home. I'm going with Hallie.
To get it.
You want Indiana to win?
I kind of want Indiana to win.
I just wanted to go to 7.
Yeah.
I like the Hallie story, bro. I just like the story.
I would like to see Indy win, but even more than I would like to see Indy win, I want to go to Game 7. I feel like a lot we had a couple good series, but I don't feel like we had as many good series this playoffs. So I was like, I want to see this one be like competitive. I don't want to like just how last game was. I hate seeing them blowout games. You know what I'm saying? It'd be going back and forth. Like, I hate game 2. OKC blow them out. Then fuck around, Indy blow them out. Game 3. Well, I don't think it's gonna happen like that. Like, cause OKC the better team for sure. But I think Indy can beat them. Like, yeah, I think Indy can beat them. So I got Indy in Game 3. Because I don't think they for sure can't afford to lose 2 in a row, especially being at home. But I just want to see it go to 7.
Hell no,
I think OKC gonna win. Not only the game, but also the series.
And
I feel like
5.
You said what?
What you think they win?
Now that I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like they learned their lesson. OKC learned their lesson game 1.
This
not a team. This not a team you can just let stick around. Basically,
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if Indy lose this game, they might lose the series.
In 5 or 6?
Shit, probably 6. If they lose this game, I think it don't get to Game 7.
They might lose in 5.
We're gonna see, man. Yeah, gentleman sweep. Let them get one.
Maybe if they lose this game, it's gonna be tough. It's a hard hole to climb out of, especially when they a better team. Mm-hmm. You know, like when they a better put together team. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can't go down 2-1. I don't think so. And come back and win. I don't believe so. And that first game they won was close, so it's like.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, like they gonna start getting momentum and start believing. Boy, the first game that one was a fucking fluke. We finna keep cooking their ass.
Yeah,
they feeling like that.
That's what I was saying. Like I feel like they learned their lesson because they came back and won the game. So that second game, they was like, man, we can't let them. Like let's get this game over with.
Yeah, and they did.
Yeah,
they didn't just say let's get. They did.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Now you got them doing that, and they win the third game.
Mm-hmm.
The momentum gonna be too hard to come back from. So now we really popping it. We know we better than y'all 100%. Like if they win this game, they gonna feel like they supposed to be up 3-0.
Yeah, for sure.
If they win this game, they're gonna feel like they supposed to be up 3-0, and they're not gonna let their foot off the gas at all, and they're gonna cook their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I got Indy. For Indy to have some type of faith, they gotta win tonight. They can't go down.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I feel like they can do it, but we're gonna see, man. So yeah, all the topics for this week, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Keep locking in with us. We're gonna keep giving y'all good content. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, all of those good things. Sure. Role Players Podcast. Know your role, play it well. Yeah. Big brother.